Welcome to the college
Hopefully this is a better game than what I showed last time out.
Led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd in a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting. And watching this first round game on
Ridiculous.
TV,
He's in the bathroom.
spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number.
Good luck, Coach Said.
Playoff, the North Texas Mean Green taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff. With an
damn, we in Death Valley too.
Can't wait to get this going. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First down here for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return. Set up the offense at the 35.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Shit ain't gonna work this time, Said.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll run it here. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Hands off to the fullback. And they'll get him down that time. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense.
And he runs it in.
Ah, boy, you got lucky on that one.
Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask of the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Simon. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They'll kick it away here.
Downstairs with Jackson.
See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 7, North Texas 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, North Texas. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game plan.
And looking for a big play here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Simon. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Ball back at the 6th or 2nd and goal off that loss. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll pitch it. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded just inside the 25. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. There's the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. North Texas's offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Simon. Breaks loose at the 40. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. What's
the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 3.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job.
Touchdown, North Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He's really scared and timid, and then he gets to the group of 2 rushes in the ground. So that's what he's doing. No, don't do that to Mom. No. Oh, he bit the shit out of me earlier. I'm pretty sure he broke his feet.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving his running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Lay down, buddy.
Play action fake, looking to throw.
Quarterback
leaves the pocket on the move now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw him open and trying to get there with his legs. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards.
No, someone bothers him. He gets in his bubble.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll slot it at the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete.
He should have took that.
Contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
He's running out of time here. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, IU Bengals. This quarterback.
Nice read, nice read. Nice read.
It's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. That score's a great start.
The point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Simon. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium.
All right. Okay, good. All right. Okay, good job.
Offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
I was supposed to throw it to the other tight end. I pushed the wrong button.
Let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's caught. It's Simon. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
crucial third down play coming up.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, North Texas 21, LSU 14.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
The back's got it on the pitch. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Mean Green. This offense really clicking.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
28, LSU 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
No, you're off that. Yes, but you need to go watch the video.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet
Watch
sweep.
the video, Mother.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run here. Lets it go. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass here. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Touchdown, LSU. No chance to catch it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
See if they can convert the point after. point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to 29. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back, and he'll keep the clock moving. And the run moves the ball over to 33. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Simon. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why
The game,
season. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.
You gave EO two only losses this year, huh?
Challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advanced. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.